You're doing at least 4 of these right now. You think you're just living your life. Making normal adult choices. Everyone else is doing the same thing, right? Wrong. You're actively dismantling your future, one harmless decision at a time. And the scariest part? It all feels completely fine. Let's talk about the slow-motion self-destruction nobody warned you about. Choice number 1. Optimizing for convenience over everything. Why it feels normal. Of course you use DoorDash. Of course you have 17 subscription services you forgot about. Of course you pay extra for same-day delivery. Time is money, right? You're busy. You're efficient. You're adulting. The hidden damage: you're training yourself to be helpless. Every time you choose convenience, you're outsourcing a skill, a decision, or a moment of friction that actually builds resilience. You're not saving time. You're becoming someone who can't function * when the convenient option disappears. The insight nobody mentions. Your tolerance for discomfort is a muscle. And you're letting it atrophy. The person who can't cook, can't wait, can't handle minor inconvenience? That person has zero leverage when life gets actually hard. Convenience is a loan against your future competence. The fix: pick one inconvenient thing per week and do it manually. Cook one meal. Walk to the store. Cancel one subscription and deal with the void. Not because it's noble, because you need to remember you can survive without the cheat codes. And trust me, the next one is worse because you're probably doing it right now. Choice number 2. Treating relaxing like a full-time job. Why it feels normal. You work hard. You deserve to decompress. So you come home, you collapse, you scroll, you binge. Everyone does it. It's called self-care. It's called unwinding. The hidden damage: you're confusing numbness with rest. Real rest recharges you. What you're doing, that's just buffering. You're spending 4 hours every night in a dissociative state, and you wake up the next day more tired than when you started. The insight nobody mentions: you're avoiding your life, not resting from it. That couch time isn't recovery, it's avoidance of the fact that you hate your routine. And every night you spend relaxing like this, you're cementing the very life you're trying to escape from. The fix: swap 1 hour of passive consumption for active rest. Read something. Build something. Move your body. Do literally anything that requires you to be present. Because relaxation that doesn't restore you isn't rest, it's just slow-motion procrastination. Oh, and by the way, how many tabs do you have open right now? Choice number 3. Keeping friendships on life support. Why it feels normal. Everyone's busy. Everyone gets it. You'll catch up eventually. You like their posts. You react to their stories. That counts, right? Modern friendship is low maintenance. The hidden damage: you're collecting ghosts. Every friendship you let drift into "we should really hang out" territory is a relationship that's already dead. You just haven't buried it yet. And the worst part? You're doing it to yourself, too. You're becoming someone people used to know. The insight nobody mentions: loneliness doesn't arrive as a dramatic event. It accumulates in tiny moments of choosing comfort over connection. One day you'll look around and realize everyone in your life is either a coworker, a romantic partner, or someone you haven't actually spoken to in 3 years. You're not too busy. You're too scared. The fix: stop saying "we should hang out" and start saying "are you free Thursday?" Specific dates. Real plans. One deep friendship is worth 50 LinkedIn connections. And if they say no, at least you tried instead of slow ghosting each other into oblivion. The next one though, this one's about money. and you're going to feel personally attacked. Choice number 4. Lifestyle creep disguised as treating yourself. Why it feels normal. You got a raise. You work hard. You deserve the nicer apartment, the better car, the premium everything. You're not being reckless, you can afford it. This is just what adults do when they level up. The hidden damage. You're locking yourself into a higher baseline of need. Every upgrade becomes the new normal, and suddenly you need $200 more per month just to maintain your current lifestyle. You're not building wealth, you're building a more expensive cage. The insight nobody mentions. Every time you upgrade your lifestyle to match your income, you're delaying financial freedom by years. You think you're rewarding yourself. Actually, you're sentencing yourself to more years of mandatory work because now you need that salary. Your raise gave you options. You turned them into obligations. The fix. Next time your income increases, pretend it didn't. Live like you did 6 months ago for just 1 year. Bank the difference. Not because you should suffer, because future you deserves options more than current you deserves an upgrade. Still with me? Because we're about to talk about the choice that's quietly killing your potential. Choice number 5. Choosing comfort over growth in every micro decision. Why it feels normal. Why rock the boat? Your job is fine. Your relationship is fine. Your routine is fine. Making changes is exhausting and risky. Staying put is the rational choice. Stability is adult. The hidden damage. Every time you choose the comfortable option, you're teaching your brain that discomfort is dangerous. You're creating a person who's terrified of necessary change. And one day you'll wake up and realize you spent 10 years avoiding discomfort, and built a life you don't actually want. The insight nobody mentions. Comfort is not neutral. Comfort is a direction. And that direction is down. You're not maintaining, you're slowly declining into someone with fewer options, less courage, and a deep resentment for the chances you didn't take. You're not being realistic, you're being scared. The fix. Make one uncomfortable choice per month. Have the hard conversation. Apply for the intimidating job. End the relationship that's going nowhere. Not because it'll definitely work out, because the ability to tolerate discomfort is the only skill that actually matters long term. And if you think that one was uncomfortable, the next one is about the story you tell yourself every single day. Choice number 6. Waiting for the right time to start. Why it feels normal. You're being smart. You're being strategic. You'll start that project when you have more time. You'll make that change when conditions are better. You're not procrastinating, you're preparing. The hidden damage. You're building an identity around almost doing things. Every time you delay, you're reinforcing the story that you're the kind of person who will do something impressive, eventually. Which is just a prettier way of saying you're the kind of person who doesn't do things. The insight nobody mentions. There is no right time. There's only right now and too late. Every day you spend preparing is a day someone else is spending doing. And the gap between you and them isn't talent. It's that they started before they were ready, and you're still waiting for permission from the universe. The right time is a fairy tale you tell yourself so you can stay comfortable. The fix. Start badly. Start incomplete. Start scared. Commit to 15 minutes today of actually doing the thing instead of planning it. Because momentum beats preparation every single time, and you'll learn more in 1 day of failure than 6 months of research. By the way, when's the last time you actually did something that scared you? Share in comments. Choice number 7. Using busyness as an identity. Why it feels normal. Everyone's busy. Being busy means you're important, needed, successful. You wear exhaustion like a badge. I'm so busy is basically a humble brag at this point. It's just modern life. The hidden damage: you're mistaking motion for progress. You filled every hour so you never had to sit with the question, am I actually building towards something, or am I just busy? And the answer is terrifying, so you stay busy. The insight nobody mentions: busyness is a drug. It makes you feel productive while preventing you from doing anything that actually matters. You're not accomplishing more, you're just occupying yourself so thoroughly that you never have to confront whether your life has direction. You're not too busy. You're too undisciplined to prioritize. The fix: schedule 1 hour per week of nothing. No tasks, no optimization, no productive relaxation. Just sit there. Think. Feel bored. Face the question you've been avoiding. If you weren't busy, what would you actually want to be doing? Still here? Good. Because the last three are the ones people refuse to admit. Choice number 8. Outsourcing your opinions to algorithms. Why it feels normal: your feed is curated. You follow people you agree with. You consume content that aligns with your views. It's efficient. Why waste time on things that don't interest you? The hidden damage: you're not forming opinions, you're inheriting them. Every algorithmic recommendation is training you to think in pre-approved patterns. You're becoming someone who reacts instead of thinks. Someone who knows what they're supposed to believe but couldn't explain why. The insight nobody mentions: you think you have strong opinions, you don't. You have strong reactions to content you've been fed, and the longer you let algorithms decide what you see, the less capable you become of independent thought. You don't have beliefs. You have a content diet. The fix: deliberately consume one thing per week you'd normally avoid. Read the opposite perspective. Listen to someone you disagree with. Not to change your mind, but to make sure your opinions are actually yours and not just the echo of your algorithm. Choice number 9. Treating your body like a rental car. Why it feels normal: you'll sleep when you're dead. You'll eat better next week. Your back hurts? Everyone's back hurts. You're young-ish, your body can take it. Health is something you'll worry about later. The hidden damage: your body is keeping receipts. Every all-nighter, every skipped meal, every year of sitting 12 hours a day. It's all compound interest, and one day the bill comes due. And by then, it's not a lifestyle change you need. It's damage control. The insight nobody mentions: you don't suddenly wake up unhealthy. You wake up one day and realize you've been unhealthy for 5 years, you just ignored the signals. That minor back pain? That's not minor. That's your future self screaming backward through time, begging you to pay attention. Your body isn't invincible. It's just patient. The fix: pick one non-negotiable health baseline. Doesn't matter what it is: 7 hours of sleep, 20 minutes of movement, one meal that isn't trash. Make it so automatic you'd feel weird not doing it. Because discipline in one area bleeds into everything else. And now, the one nobody wants to hear. Choice number 10. Confusing potential with identity. Why it feels normal: you're smart. You're talented. You could do amazing things if you really tried. You've just been busy, distracted, unlucky. But the potential is there. Everyone says so. The hidden damage: you're living in the gap between who you could be and who you are. And that gap isn't motivating, it's paralyzing. Every year you spend being potentially great is a year you're actually mediocre. And the story you tell yourself about your untapped potential? That's not hope. That's a coping mechanism. The insight nobody mentions: potential has an expiration date. At some point, I could do this if I tried, becomes, I never actually tried, did I? And the scariest part? Nobody will call you out. They'll just quietly stop believing in you while you still believe in the version of yourself that doesn't exist. Potential is what you had. Results are what you did. The fix: stop talking about what you could do and start doing one small thing that proves you can. Not for applause. Not for validation. To kill the story that your potential is more impressive than your reality, because it's not. Outro. So here's the thing. None of these choices will destroy your life today. That's the trap. They feel normal because everyone's doing them. They feel safe because the damage is invisible. And they feel sustainable right up until the moment you realize you've been living on autopilot for 5 years. You're not going to fix all of this tomorrow. But you could fix one thing. You could make one choice differently. The damage is slow, so is the repair. Or you could keep doing what feels normal. And find out which one hit hardest. Comment below. Simple, no desperate energy. Subscribe for more helpful tips.